Okay, maybe a bit more of a forgiving map this time. I want to check this carbon first. Okay, there's acceptable carbon. With other things not too far away from it, that's pretty tempting to found on, honestly. I think we could make that work okay. Other options, scientific is not a bad one, expansive is not a bad one. You can make things work this game in general. I haven't decided exactly where I want to be. Niven going robotic already, that'll work for me. I'll tell you what. Ah, that's what I wanted. Ah, that's frustrating. Hate it when that happens. When it's like, well, I think I can wait. Nope, now I'm going to be basically last. I'm sitting here petting the cat instead of doing anything helpful for myself because I'm actually good at this game.
Acceptable location has been identified. Run colonization builds.
This probably was a terrible decision. I'm just going with it anyway. I've got access to stuff. I like stuff. It's usually pretty good most of the time. It'll win you games, things like that. I'm hoping it'll work out. Oh man, we had it. Just there. I'll take it now. I don't know if I needed this guy, actually. Maybe I should have just done this guy. I don't know exactly what the iron situation is across the map, but I'll try and look and see in just a minute here. I do have an extra claim, I think. Before long, at some point, for founding so late. Not yet. I think it's next HQ level. I'm just going to go completely into steel and not care. I'm just going to sit here in steel. I'm going to try and get to a goon squad to make it work. I do apologize if there's weird noises in the microphone. The cat is rubbing his face against it. He's very intent on this. He does not want to stop anytime soon. He's being very needy right now and absolutely does not want to be left alone in his corner for the next half hour. I'll take a geotherm. That'd be alright. I'm making steel. Steel is good. I like steel. Gotta sell down just a little bit. I don't know if I needed the aluminum or the iron more. I can swap pretty easily back and forth between the two without too much trouble, but... You gonna get down now, finally? Thank you. I'll see you later. I really should look around the map and decide between the aluminum and the iron. That is a lot of iron coming in. That's obviously no iron, just a lot of steel, which is very frustrating because he's scientific. This is a lot of aluminum coming in, so we really don't have a good answer. There's one guy making a lot of iron, one guy pulling in a lot of aluminum. And then like other bits and pieces here and there. I guess iron would have been the better call over aluminum. I can go ahead and make that switch now, I suppose. Oh man, iron's actually ridiculously expensive. I didn't see it getting that insane. Hopefully we'll be able to fix the problem. I still want that steel mill, I think. But maybe I'm just pushing to an adrenaline boost soon. Shoot. On this iron, even. Yeah, turn these off. We're done with that. I'm glad I barely kind of spotted that-ish in time, almost. I'm honestly late, but maybe it'll be okay. Alright. Got a nice little power play going on over there, I see. Turn these back on. That's all just fine. Somebody was trying to keep iron up that whole time is what it looks like. Probably Niven. Just getting in the way and such, but whatever. We're just going to run with this. Niven's ahead of us still, but that shouldn't be any real surprise. He was the one who had the iron, and aluminum's just not that important right now. I need a little more of this. Hopefully I'll be able to upgrade fairly soon with this adrenaline boost going on. I mean, it's just giving me iron and steel, which I'm going to use to upgrade, right? That's why I wasn't too nervous about going ahead and starting it. I do think I'm tempted just to grab all the power in the world right now. It's probably a terrible decision, but it's what I'm going to do anyway. I'm going to grab a bunch of power. I'm going to grab all the electronics I actually need to upgrade, which is that number. And then I'm going to sit. I'm just going to sit. Yeah, power money is going to be a little bit difficult this game. This might not be the best idea. As we can see, steel isn't even doing all that well, but thankfully I am pulling in iron. So with any luck, I'll be okay despite that fact. I just need to get these down, I do have one claim left over. Shoot, I forgot I had an extra claim.
Robotic colony.
I even talked about it earlier, and then I just forgot. I'll take carbon, sure, why not? Why not is because carbon's not very valuable right now, but I'm already kind of playing for the late game. So I'm just kind of committed to that route. We'll see how it goes. Steel's doing better than I thought it would. Alright, fine then. I can play around that, sure. Maybe a little bit weird, but hopefully it'll work out okay. We can do it! More adrenaline boosts everywhere! Get rid of all of those before we push to the late stage and they just win the game for the expansive player. I don't really want to turn these off even though they're losing money, which is just sad and pathetic, and I really should get over it. I was hoping that boosting the iron would be enough to push on through. I was wrong. I could turn this into steel as well, but that's just awkward and weird. Again, I don't think that's a good idea.
1,000, 12,000, 14,000.
Do I want this? Do I care? I kind of care. I'd kind of like it, actually. I could use it. Long term.
20.
We'll push to 24 and we'll call it there. I'm not that bad on debt. I'm not expecting to make money in power. I'm just throwing down geotherms because I feel silly this game. Let's be honest. So I'm just going to put down food with this guy. Just a little bit of food. Just get done. We'll be alright. There. Get down a little bit more power. Did I not already? No, I thought I already threw that one down for some reason. Maybe I was looking over here because I'm ridiculous and stupid. Now, I'm slowing myself down very heavily with all this play. I'm just kind of hoping, long term, it ends up alright. I don't even know if I should build this last geotherm right now. I can maybe just push for the expansion. That's alright. It can work. It's not great, but it can work. This is a boosted patent lab, so Clark is going to have literally all the patents unless somebody does something about it. I don't know about the new patent lab speed, by the way, for scientists. It seems really fast. Got our expansion. See, look at that. He's picked up teleportation, and now he's already working on something else. It's pretty crazy, in my opinion. I'd love to be able to use these. There we go. That's better. Just get these farms down. It'll be okay. We'll move them later if we have to. I'm just going to take these. They're really good water. And I'm trying to drive water up a little bit right now. So hopefully it'll be alright. As you can see, the carbon's actually going rather well for me at the moment, which is nice. Oh, I ran out of claims. Shoot. I'm an idiot. I thought I had one more claim. Why am I so dumb? I don't know. Oh, look. Clark already has nanotech as well. And teleportation. He's got both of them. That's one boost, by the way. Me, I don't want to attack it. I don't really feel like it this game. I can grab some filthy pirates if I want to. Filthy pirates actually sound kind of fun. Somebody's going to have carbon separate from their base eventually. And we've got the pirates for it. I don't really know when that's going to be, but it'll happen. Just you wait. It's me, of course. It's me. I'm the one who has it now. So I'm the one who could get hit now, because then that's just how life is. And now we wait for more steel. We're just trying to sail through upgrades, guys. It's all I know how to do when playing Robotic. It's all most people seem to know how to do when playing Robotic. Just push through upgrades the whole time. What else do you want? We could spy on this guy. There's carbon scrubbing gone down the drain. I don't know, guys. It seems really good. If scientists get a half-decent found, it feels really good to be able to do that sort of thing. I should really be making electronics instead of food right now, but whatever. I mean, I've got the carbon down. That was half the point of securing the carbon, right? This metal mine is almost useless. It's been sitting there doing basically nothing the whole time.
Beginning construction. Articulating splines.
I could commit a little bit more to steel and just plan on rotating more things later. Steel's really good in the moment. And I never really checked Offworld prices. They're really good. At least oxygen is really good.
16,
Do I want to commit to an Offworld quickly, though? I don't think so. There's an expansive player in the game. Niven is already doing reasonably well for himself. He's getting into electronics factories, but he doesn't really have the space to abuse them very well. Is the thing. He doesn't have a lot of space over there at all. I still have this geotherm to throw down. I got to keep that in mind later, but power's at $2, so I don't care at the moment, right? I just need to stop auto selling at the moment. I have too much power down as it is. In any case, I need to start getting into electronics factories. I'm not sure exactly how I want to go about placing them, but I'm tempted to just do it like this. Lets me kind of use this area well enough, I guess. And then just move into something like a couple engineering labs. And try to work with that, and then long-term press into an Offworld, maybe-ish. A little bit. We'll just try and see how it works. Unfortunately, nobody is dying quickly, and the biggest advantage a robotic player can pick up, in my opinion, is somebody dying quickly. Because usually they're just making a lot of steel. Steel's kind of valuable. It's easy for them to make money from it around the time that somebody would be dying. Ow, that hurts. It's understandable. He was boosted, but it's very sad that it hurts me more than it hurts him. Except that it tears through his boost, of course. In any case, point is, somebody dying quickly is nice for a robot. Because robots don't have to pay life support, for one thing. That, combined with the ease of access they have in making money out of steel most of the time, because it's the primary resource they need to be concerned about, leads to very pleasant situations, frequently, for a robotic player if somebody is dying quickly. That's my basic overall point. Sell down a little of that, sell down a little of that. Carbon's doing more than I expected it to. I picked up a little carbon. I didn't commit too heavily to it. Maybe I should have. These are still making money, but not quite as much as I was hoping for, if I'm being honest. I'm really just kind of sitting in my corner, hoping I don't get focused down. I'm grabbing Magnetic Storm, just so I'm using something, somewhere. Let's see, nobody has a hacker array from what I can tell, but people are upgrading things. I'll spend a little time upgrading electronics, because I'm already making them, but I'm worried there are too many people in it. Like, Asimov already hit electronics. Herbert is actually moving into electronics right now, which makes no sense whatsoever to my mind. Clark is dying to Asimov quite quickly. Fine, I will help you. There. That's what you get. Selling out of you now. Because nobody cares all that much. Alright. Herbert's not in a good spot right now. Why are so many people making electronics this game? I didn't expect so many people to be in the market. I just kind of saw it was decent, so I want to make the move. I did not expect this many people to be trying to abuse it so early on in the game. It was so early to try and make good use of electronics. And it's just going to put Wells in a great spot over in his corner. He's got to be loving this absolutely right now. So many people in this market. I don't understand why people got into it so quickly. I didn't expect to have to look around and be like, alright, well, how's electronics doing? Oh, it's just plain garbage. Shoot. That didn't really work out for me now, did it? Nobody wants to even hit an Offworld this game. It almost feels like this would have been a hacker array game. Should have been a hacker array game. Pirates finally spotted. Hey, look! I guessed. I knew. I knew. Look at... Oh, man. Isn't that just fantastic? Isn't that just absolutely great? Is this carbon too? I hope so. Oh, that's totally carbon too. Alright. Fine. I can do that too. I can totally steal from you. I'm gonna grab another set. Have them ready to go too. Maybe mine will actually do something some year. I don't really know. They're right here. They could. It's just these are like the most dodging pirates ever. Niven. Oh, Niven pushed to an Offworld. Shoot. Alright. I didn't see that happening. Long time till I can actually abuse that, unfortunately. Well, I'm going to keep going, because I kind of already committed to the electronics myself. They're doing better now. A lot of people moved out of them already. I gotta do something about Niven, though. I'm already taking his carbon, which is a good first step. But we'll just have to see how it keeps going. This tile, what is going on here? Okay, somebody was trying to build on it. It was just being bugged. That's fine. What to do this game. Wells is in such a great position. I think I've completely lost this game already, to be honest with you. I think this game's over for me and has been for a while. I'm just trying to sit back and make electronics and hope that it makes me enough money, but nobody's really died this game is the problem. I was never in a position where I could really exploit somebody else being in a poor spot, is what it felt like. I can never really exploit somebody else's greed or any of that nonsense, really, is what it felt like. I don't know if that's entirely true, but it felt that way. I don't know who's actually in a better spot, Niven or Wells. But Wells looks easier to attack. Yeah, that is goon squatted, unfortunately. I do have better production going. I need to turn my steel off. I need to be selling. I need to be committing into something else, like oxygen. Because so many people are going to be trying to use that. I need to keep going with everything that I'm doing. And I need to make this happen. Oh, come on. Shoot. Somebody else is in it, too. Yeah, like I said, I think I'm just dead, honestly. I can try and get to an Offworld now, if I want to, but I don't have the resources immediately at hand. I shouldn't have scrapped that even yet. How far away am I? I'm $30,000 away from putting down an Offworld market right now.
8,000, 9,000.
I'm making electronics, which is great, and they're making decent money, and I should have committed harder into them, quite frankly, a long time ago, when I saw everybody else scrapping. But it's just not happening for me this game. Everybody else is in Offworlds already. Set up quite effectively, I might add. I'm just going to sell out of Wells. There's no way I'm going to get to a purchase on him. There's no point in trying. I need that money back so I can actually do things with it. And I'll just do the same, I suppose. Turn those back on, because they're actually good now. Try and make this happen.
The black market is online.
Who's in the best spot, and who do I want to focus? I kind of want to focus down Clark at this point, honestly. He's already getting hit, though.
Just disappointed in you.
So I need to make sure I'm keeping attacks on someone, it feels like. Do some of that. Not making chems yet, but it still feels like maybe the better call. Maybe steel is the better call. Steel's still really strong. A lot of people trying to use it right now to push to those Offworlds. Wells is kind of scaring me with his sheer number of engineering labs over here. He's got a lot of them, guys. And he's made so much money on carbon this game. It's just going to work out brilliantly for him. I wish we had taken that spot. I just can't figure out that found timing I need to get down. That hurts. Almost to the point where we can make another Offworld. May as well. I got to spin these electronics somehow. Well, let's just go ahead and send oxygen. We've already got it upgrading. Are these actually making money? Yeah, they're making a lot of money, actually.
The black market is online.
Come on, we can do it. We're so close. Scrap that, get into that. And my stock is still largely available for purchase, so I need to do something about that very, very soon. Actually get that situation resolved. I'm going to grab a mutiny and sit on it. I'm not really a threat to anybody, which I guess is a small advantage that I have going. Well, don't do that. Small advantage that I have going for me right now. I'm not really a threat. People are unlikely to look at me and want to kill me, which is nice. Let's just do these. Things are making me money, guys. Just not a lot of money, and I'm still really terrified that Wells is just going to run away with the whole thing, if I'm honest. I think he's in a great position to do just that. He's had carbon this whole game. Carbon has been absolutely fantastic. There have been no nukes to really put a stop to that. My electronics production is getting surplused. Frustrating as that is. And I really think that I need to actually move out of steel here. Haven't wanted to do it, but I think it's necessary. Never really want to move out of steel, honestly. I despise having to do so. And that electronic surplus, man, if that doesn't kill me, I don't know what's going to. I can definitely turn my power back on. I think I got this geotherm up. I should have been paying more attention to power this game. Selling it more effectively. I mean, I committed to 3 of them. I have successfully not died to debt, but, well, you know.
12,000. 14,000.
I see Wells has had the, I see what's been going on here. I think. No? Nothing there. Oh, I see it. Gotcha.
We're not surprised. Just disappointed.
And it's defended. Very impressive. Well, the electronic surplus is hurting. Quite badly. I'm going to go ahead and just move into food, I think. Maybe glass, actually. Glass makes more sense than moving into food in a lot of ways.
Let this be a lesson to you. Come with us.
No, that was food again. What am I doing? Guys, I can't play this game today. I don't know what's going on. Got myself blown up, which absolutely sucks. Yeah, they just attacked both of them at once, didn't they? I probably should not be sending that. We should send something like this instead. Come on. Sell down, go, sell. Take this guy, repair him. Oh yeah, steel's ridiculous again. Should have put that down instead. Well, we can fix it a little bit-ish. No, delete! Go away! Come on! Come on! What was that garbage? I said to cancel that. Is that really that hard? That's going to sell down steel and reduce the price quite heavily, but whatever. We can leave it up. It's not losing money, I guess. It's just not great either. Who's actually the biggest problem in this game? I can't tell, honestly, at a glance. It's very difficult to pick up on that. Niven and Wells are both very, very strong. And I'm worried about one of them knocking out Clark in particular. So I kind of want to just hit both of them. Wow, defended again. Seriously? All these goon squads. It's insane. Wells is halfway to being able to buy us, which means he's almost to the point where he can maybe take out Clark. He's boosting an Offworld. That makes sense these days, I would say. I'm going to go ahead and send some more fuel, I think. Cancel that guy. Sell it down. It gives me some more money, and I can do something like pay down debt if I have to. Water is finally working out for me. Upgrade steel one last time. Upgrade oxygen some more. His resources are just too good to be ignoring right now. And I could try a boost, but I'll probably just get punished for it with a dynamite. We can grab an EMP and maybe hit what? Wells over here? There. That's something at least. Wells is so terrifying still. I think he is absolutely the scariest person in this game by far. I'll let it finish, I guess, but I'm kind of upset that steel is dropping as hard and fast as it is. This is losing me ridiculous amounts of money. Thank you, Oxygen. And thank you, Game, earlier for making sure that would happen. Appreciate it. The steel is still going alright, but I don't want to commit into it further. I'd rather commit into farms and just upgrade water or something. Wells, with that terrifying amount of cash, he's probably going to go after Herbert at this point, would be my guess. How much is he sitting on? 400,000? My Offworlds aren't launching. Launch more fuel, please. Got to keep up on that. I'm just being slow today. I don't know what it is. This is why I'm going to have to call it after this one, I think. I'm just not with it. Not doing anything good. I was planning on transitioning these much faster, but then my upgrades finished and it turned out they were making some amount of money. Still probably not enough, though. If I start selling down, we can see that price drops dramatically, and I'm just going to make this move completely at this point. Wow, seriously, a short on oxygen right now? Was that absolutely necessary? There goes the buy. It was on to Herbert. No big surprise there at all. Niven's struggling to make money. Clark is still absolutely horrifying now that he's managed to push this late into the game. Not a good thing at all. I'm just going to blow all that up and hope that some of it was water. And I'm going to also note that these guys are not going to be so hot. They're okay. But water's going up much faster than I anticipated, and that's definitely causing problems for me. I should not have made this transition in particular.
Offworld
This is still going okay, but even it isn't great.
all the money.
Quite clearly. Send some more fuel, because that still seems okay. And do I have to turn all these off at this point? Those do. Definitely have to turn those off. I can switch to electronics. What am I talking about? Why don't I make that move? That move makes sense. I already have those upgraded. Do all that, keep upgrading water, try and stay in the game despite the fact that Niven is pressing on me quite in a terrifying fashion. What am I going to need to get to a purchase? I mean, Clark would be a great purchase to pull off, but he might just have too much right now. Okay, there's a shortage going on. That helps explain an awful lot of things. Well, at least my water's doing okay. That's really all I got to say about it. My water's doing okay. Oh man, what to send, what to send, what to send, what to send. Maybe fuel again? I mean, it's kind of close between fuel and oxygen, honestly. They're not that far off from each other, but I gotta pick one. Guess we'll send one of each. I can buy Niven at this point, but I'd love to push to Clark if at all possible. I don't think Clark is anywhere near Niven right now. Niven would give me a fair amount of Asimov. Clark I just really want to get rid of, though, if I can pull it off. 742 is what I would require. This water price, and these two tiles in particular, unfortunately they're getting pirated. But they're still getting something done. I can turn those back on, getting frozen everywhere. This is the downside to trying to wait and actually force a situation like this, is I get frozen and pirated and people just start picking up all my stuff, so I'm just going to make a kill happen. 3 Offworlds only out of that, unfortunately. Thankfully, it shouldn't be too difficult to push to another one. Plenty of EMPs and adrenaline boosts left for people to use. And, of course, this particular guy right here. I can maybe short water. I've got a lot of it coming in at this point. This is why I'm worried about Clark. You can see he's already at 50% on me. I was worried that his science nonsense would overwhelm just a bit and cause too many problems. I'm just going to blow that up. I don't even know everything that I caught. Hopefully some of it was water. Oh, I've got this guy now, which is really nice. I can actually just take this for a moment, pull in even more water, just keep going. Ah, man, what to send here? Seriously. A lot of this is pretty ridiculous. Pretty incredibly difficult to make money on while sending Offworld. I'm trying to do the math, to calculate it out, to get everything figured, but it's not going as well as I was hoping for, if I'm being honest. Do I have an extra one of these? No, I have a hack array instead of any of that nonsense. Well, hopefully this will work okay. Frozen, but it's not just me. Magnetic storm coming down. No big surprise. Where do I want these pirates? I have them. They should be on top of water, but what water? This water.
I hate those filthy bandits.
That water hopefully will work out. Those are making money. These are making money-ish. These are making money-ish. Not great. Steel is going fine. We're hacking water. Hopefully that'll help out a bit. Somebody bought into that. I'm just going to sell down now, I guess. Somebody bought into that quite heavily. That might go better for them than it does for me long term. I wasn't expecting anybody to do that. Threw me off completely. Let's see. Don't quite have to turn those off yet, but we're really pushing there, so.
Look at all the money.
Keep fuel launches going, which hopefully are fairly strong. Surplus, okay. Keep researching, keep making money. Wells is struggling to make money for some reason. I don't know what it is, but he is having some trouble over here. Maybe it's just the water situation causing too many problems. I just don't know. But I'm hoping that we're the ones successfully making money off of it for the most part. Can try and move back into glass. It's just going to be so awkward. Water is king right now. Really no arguing it. Water is everything at the moment. Does he have his completely upgraded? I gotta kill either Wells or Clark. I can't take Asimov out. Yes, his water is also completely upgraded. Oh, man. Clark with a takedown. So I've got to go after Wells right now, I think, is what it looks like. Water is not a good idea to be hacking. I really don't think I should be doing that. I should have been hacking, like, electronics. Definitely get them turned off at this point. These turned back on at this point. I've got them so well upgraded that they're going to be okay.
Offworld shipment. Look at all the money. Look at all the money. Look at all the money.
Let's see. Make sure all of those are sending. Thank you. How is glass? Is glass okay? Glass is okay, despite the weird oxygen situation. Steel is incredible, though. Steel is the fairly obvious decision. Turn all of them on. Come on. Don't be ridiculous. We got to get this done. We absolutely got to get this done. Offworld launches should clean it up for us okay. I'm actually going to hold off on upgrades for just... No, I'm not. Upgrades are so cheap. I'm not going to hold off. Whoa! Wasn't expecting that. All right, that's interesting. I'm just going to keep pressing forward with Black Market against him. See what I can get done with these magnetic storms in particular.
The black market is online.
Come on, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. He has a lot more territory than I do. But I have a lot more money than he does. I don't know how that's all going to pan out. I feel like I'm making better use of my off-worlds than most people have been this game, to be honest. I feel like I'm okay on that front. I'm making a lot in aluminum. My magnetic storms have been relatively successful because my opponents have been fairly vulnerable to them. And I've got 50k to go. I don't know what he means by that, but apparently something awful happened. Okay, let's get back to chat. I haven't been paying attention at all this game. Yeah, I did send 3 instead of 4 again, didn't I? But let's be honest, the only thing that mattered was the fact that I had water so heavily upgraded. Ugh. Let's check money that game. There you go. There's that whole game right there. This was part of it. This was a little bit. I think I was sending the right thing, for the most part. It was hard to tell. But I think I did a good job actually making money. You can see that a lot of people weren't sending fuel that game. Just some. I think that hurt Gameslayer pretty badly. I think his off-worlds hurt him. Blah. Let's check power too. I had my power turned on for a little while. I made a little bit of money off of it. I don't even remember if I had it turned on at the end of the game, guys. I'll be honest. Nate the Great, he fell out early. Cubit was our scientist, who I was scared of. I'll be honest. Cubit was horrifying. But I think he had too much debt to pay down, perhaps? And that ended up slowing him down quite heavily late in the game. I don't even know what Patton's looked like at the end. I wish I could just... Okay. Mohawk. For whoever sees this. I'm going to make Soren sit down and watch this entire stream. If I can. This screen. Can I just see all the Pattons with like a little color next to whoever got them, please? Honestly. All kinds of stuff like that on this in-game screen, of course. But so Cubit had 5. And Year End had 3. I feel like that was a huge mistake. Because not all the patents were taken. I didn't even spot that, or I'd have thrown down a patent lab. Shoot. Like, if you've already got a patent lab down, I find it really hard to argue against just picking up everything you can. It's so cheap and easy to do. It costs no time whatsoever. And then you just rotate out of it very easily. And use that tile for an off-world or an engineering lab. Whatever.